going to be an exciting last 7 minutes and 10 seconds.
It's a 6-point lead for the Ravens. And we just talked about it. At some point, Baker's going to make a run by the way they've been shooting the 3 ball all year. Guscott doubled, hands it off for Gray. Floater outside the paint, good, and a foul. They got it on Fleming, who picks up his 4th. And I don't think anybody realizes it yet. The N1 opportunity missed by Gray. 59-63. Shoneth hands off for O'Connor, working up top on Parker. Gives it for Goss. 10 to shoot. Goss with 5. Goss with 3. O'Connor at the buzzer. No good. And it's rebounded by Parker. Parker, the stutter step, goes inside on O'Connor. High off the glass is no good. Volleyball out, and it comes to Fleming. Now Yates, one hand it to Shoneth, back up top for Goss. Now Yates. Yates inside the lane, falling away with the left hands, no good. Yates for the line, it's for 2. And Elfritz picks up his 3rd. Goss attends to the moisture on the floor. Yates with 19 leads all scorers as he heads to the line for 2 more. How many times have we said that this year? Yates leads all scorers.
Plenty.
Cutney checks in for Fleming, who sits with 4.
He's done a lot of his damage from the free throw line tonight. 8 of 11 from the free throw line.
Points number 20 and 21, good for Yates at the free throw line, 65-59. Just south of 6 minutes left to play. Gray in the corner, now Elfritz. Gives it for Parker on the near side. Being guarded by O'Connor at the elbow, backs it back out, 14 to shoot. Now Parker's gonna take it in the lane. Switches hands, fouled. It's on Cutney, who picks up his 4th. So you have Fleming with 4, Cutney with 4, Shoneth with 2, O'Connor with 3. Both teams getting into a dicey area. As Parker knocks down the 1st.
They're the big guys on both sides in foul trouble. He's got Young for Baker. He's also got 4.
Elfritz has 3 as well. 6'5", haven't seen him inside much.
Guscott's also got 3.
No good from the free throw line is Parker, 65-60. You're going to kick yourself if you're the Wildcats. If you lose this game because of free throws, you can say the same thing on the other end for the Ravens. A lot of missed free throws in this game. Skip pass, Shoneth, corner 3. No good. Off-ball foul. They're going to get it on Hatterley. It's only his 1st. They're going to get it on the rebound attempt with a push in the back. And that will send Tyree Peter to the line. He misses the first one flat off the front of the iron. Goss to Sean looking inside. O'Connor, corner three attempt. That one's strong. Goss brings it in. Right hand is no good off the glass. Rolled all the way around the rim, never found its way in. And another opportunity for the Wildcats to come in closer. Hatterley's going to be whistled for a block, as he picks up his second. And sends Javion Gray back to the free throw line. Leaves it short off the front of the iron.
That has got to be in his head now. That's got to be a lot mental. That makes him 1 for 9 from the free throw. And that guy who's normally an 83% free throw shooter.
O'Connor hands it for Shaunith, guarded by Gray, works around him. Feeds it for Yates. 12 to shoot from the stratosphere. No good for Shaunith. And Hatterley gets whistled for another foul on a rebound attempt. And he's picked up back-to-back fouls. So Hatterley, who came into the second half with no fouls, has picked up 3 in the last 2 minutes. And it says Tyrone Parker to the line. Parker rattles in the first one to cut the lead to 4.
It's been an 8-4 game in the last 7.5 minutes.
65-62. One three-pointer ahead of the Wildcats. Yates inside to Hatterley. Picks it for Shaunith. Back up top for Yates. 15 to shoot. Around the screen. Spins in the lane. Left hand. Good at the glass. They're going to say on the floor the foul is whistled. No shot. Foul whistled. The official on the floor said it was on 10. There isn't a 10 on the floor. It's on 20, so Gray picks up his third.
Foul call number 20, Javion Gray.
And Yates to the line for 2 as both teams in the double bonus for the rest of the way. 4:08, the Ravens do hold the possession arrow at this point. Yates' first one is good. Yates' second, no good. Peter comes away with the board. Big possession for the Wildcats, down 4. 4 minutes left to play. Elfritz, now Parker. Guarded by Shaunith. Guscott in the corner, dumps it inside for Peter. Against Hatterley, the right hand is good.
Good post move there by the 6'5" Peter.
(66-64). Goss up top facilitating the offense. Yates, bounce pass inside for Hatterley. Working against Peter, turns with it. Right hand is good off the glass.
Good job by Christian Hatterley taking advantage of the mismatch.
Lead back to 4. Elfritz, Guscott, Gray.
This looks more like a 3-2 zone here from the Ravens.
Off-ball foul. And how about the fourth one on Hatterley in the last 3 minutes?
I wasn't looking, but did you see anything?
I didn't see it. I was not looking. I wasn't looking inside either. So you talk about that. If it does look like the 3-2 zone, that is them literally saying beat us inside. They were taking away everything outside. And you can see why as Peter misses another free throw. And he misses the second.
Baker's going to be kicking themselves after this game's over. They've missed way too many free throws. It's 4-29.
There's a nice little word at the front of that. It's free for both teams. You're leaving free points at the line. O'Connor knifes his way in, no good at the glass.
Say the Ravens have got back up to 19 for 28, but that's a little below their season. They average around 71%, so just a little below their season average.
Foul's whistled on Parker. He picks up his second. O'Connor knocks down the first one. Clay Martin checks in for Elfritz. 2:50 left to play. 69-64 for the Ravens. And O'Connor makes it 70. Fleming to the table. Gray with it up top. Gray still working with it. Guscott for Parker. 2:35 left. Parker into the lane. Off the glass, good. Count the bucket and the foul. O'Connor picks up his fourth.
O'Connor looked like he was backing off just to let him go.
Fleming checks in for Hatterley. Parker a chance to make it a one-possession game. And he does. Johnson checks in, 30-second timeout out for Sean Dooley.